Is he even listening? All those prayers unanswered. You're fooling yourself.
God, a myth for the weak. Look at the world. Chaos, suffering. Where's your savior now?
What kind of man are you? Always second guessing, never decisive. Real men lead, you follow. You falter, pathetic. Choices define you.
She deserves better. Your love is weak, unreliable.
How long would you see is a fraud? You're not a rock. You're crumbling sand.
Daddy, you're supposed to protect, teach, inspire. But look, failures pile up. What legacy are you leaving?
The battle within never ends. Fight me if you can.
Good morning, Will. Welcome to the first edition of the BTSI show. I'm your host and moderator, Christopher J.
It's just that I didn't want to force this out there. Oh, Lord, y'all just don't know how it feels to be back. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm going to try to solve this the best way I can. Maybe later on down the future, but as of right now, that's not now. It's not the time. I'm not a wordsmith, neither. Not yet, at least. But I want to say there are some words that are being misused and misrepresented.
Hey y'all, welcome to another edition of the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Sorry, I'm in my own house. I'm doing this episode today to say goodbye.
Hey y'all, Happy New Year's. Welcome to 2021 and welcome to another edition of the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. I'm not going to agree with everything he says, but he do make a lot of sense and he makes a lot of great points. So much so that I put him on the list of black people I need to listen to. Matter of fact, I'm shooting straight from the hip. We got a lot to talk about today. So I need all the black women, all the black men to come here, shut up, and listen.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the first live stream of the BTSI show. I am your host, Christopher J. Of course, you got Amanda Seals' character. Her name escapes my mind at the moment. But when I watched it, I noticed she had some pink and green. I said, okay, she was an AKA. Now, according to the blogs, the fans, social media, they didn't appreciate that she was rocking pink and green, representing AKA sororities. Now, you guys are watching on YouTube. You notice my background looks a little different. I'm at my mom's house. Here's why. Unfortunately, my house is affected with the new variant. Those of you guys who are watching me, you're watching me now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and I'm on my IG Live right now. And of course, you guys can see the background. I'm also on Clubhouse. You offended me. You should be fired. I say, if you're offended, you should go talk to your father and go get thicker skin. Here's why. As you got to see, we are in Washington, D.C. I made it to the Capitol building. And guess what? I found a co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Brittany B. Hi, yay! Thank you guys for tuning in. And Brittany, thank you for being a co-host, helping me out with this. I genuinely appreciate it.
No problem.
But you guys already know what to do. Welcome to the BTSI show. Christopher J, Brittany B, do us a favor. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube.
Make sure you hit the like button.
Follow us on our...
You mad cause your daughter put me on spring break? Well, I'm on spring break. Hallelujah, thank God that it's been another day. Hallelujah, got a chopper and a drive, let him spray. Hallelujah, thank God that it's been another day. Hallelujah, got a chopper and a drive, let him spray. Roll another one cause I'm winning. In my photo, looking real photogenic. Gentleman attire and threads that won't inspire. I'm in a class of my own, my teacher got fired. Money getting low, the rate keep rising. Versace outfit cost me $3,000. From the peak houses, did it from the week hours. Selling that chicken, no lemon pepper, no sweet and sour. Hallelujah, thank God that it's been another day. Hallelujah, got a chopper and a drive, let him spray. Hallelujah, thank God that it's been another day. Hallelujah, got a chopper and a drive, let him spray.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the BTSI show. I'm your host, Chris Red. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know we were supposed to go live. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I fell asleep. I didn't much make it out of my parking spot when I pulled in. That's how tired I was yesterday. So my apology about that. But we are here now. We simulcast Facebook, Twitch, Clubhouse is here, of course. Let's get started. If you want more content like this, please subscribe and share. Follow me on the social links are located in the description. Participants waive all rights to privacy. We're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, we're going to do another Cash App giveaway. How we're going to format it, we'll get to that when we get there. But let's get this number up to 1,500 so I can give away some money again. And like you said, this is the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. And we are here today. A little bit on a somber note. Ladies and gentlemen, let me check to see who this person is on Clubhouse. And let me actually mod up BD so he can take care of that chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today because we received the tragic news about Ashlee Jenae passing away. Now, how I heard about the situation, ladies and gentlemen, I was just scrolling and I seen it on IG on, I want to say Saturday. And just reading it, I was like, oh, that's tragic. And I just like, hey, sorry to hear that. And I just get the pushing. Now, when I got to Clubhouse, of course, people are going to be talking about it. It makes sense. I'll get to the other commentary that I heard later, but there are people in Clubhouse who knows Ashlee Jenae, has a relationship with Ashlee Jenae, and who is completely torn about this. Obviously, so I totally understand. And there's some people who are strongly have some strong feelings towards the situation. And I think we want it'll be best if we start with the facts first. And we're going based off of what we know so far. And obviously content is here, Swan is here, Nacho's here, PhD is here, and on the Clubhouse. We got Andrea North is in the building, Boo Daddy's there. Madame is on the phone, and Candace is in the building. And anybody's more than welcome to pull up on the Clubhouse stage and online. From what we know, ladies and gentlemen, 31 years old, she went to Zimbabwe for a birthday trip. Her fiance, I don't know the guy's name, so I'm pretty sure somebody will correct me. Um, he came. The guy went on a trip. He proposed to her, and at the hotel, which is not a rinky-dink hotel, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make that point loud and clear. Um, Damn, I can't pin it. He what's what I want to say? They stayed some real luxury hotel. They got into some type of disagreement, which is what's being reported. And because of said disagreement, one second, let me pause this and pin the link. All right. Yeah, with this said disagreement, the hotel gave them separate rooms, and one of the people that worked at the hotel. With this said disagreement. Oops, sorry, y'all. Just pinning this link as well. With that disagreement, she woke up dead. Well, they found her. They discovered her dead. Uh, some type of lacerations around her neck, which suggests that she committed suicide by hanging. Although some of those reports are sketchy as well and skeptical. And to our knowledge, he is being held under in Zimbabwe. He's being detained. His passport has been taken away. Uh, he's not going. He's not leaving that country anytime soon. He's really not leaving that continent at all until the authorities can figure this out. Now, initially they ruled it a suicide, but since then their minds has changed, or they elected to what a professor, and they elected to um, do some more investigating, and that's how we got here right now, ladies and gentlemen. So before I go into what I really want to talk about, content, Swan, Nacho, PhD, and anybody on the Clubhouse stage, what are you guys' thoughts about Ashlee Jenae? I know some of you guys may have known Ashlee. What is you guys' take on the situation?
I don't like how she's been falsely being represented on social media. Um, you take a couple tweets and you just think you know somebody. It's very distasteful. A lot of these content creators, it's just about saying what they can say to appease their woman hating audience and clickbait people into watching their content. And that's where I'm at with it. A lot of them are pieces of shit.
Mm, I think you're not sure the same sentiment. Uh, Swan, Nacho, PhD, are you guys there? Tara, Welcome back to the BTSI show, sweetheart. Uh, Professor, you as well. Um, what do you
Thank you.
guys thought? Yeah, Professor, how you doing, man?
I'm good. And I like to say that, I actually have a PhD. I'm not just, tripping when I say this. Europeans overall, the colonizers, the terrorists, our main enemy, our main focus, we need to stop being distracted by the idea that our community is not worth saving or our community is not worth investing in, because the fact of the matter remains is that on every single metric in terms of criminal behavior, Europeans are our main detriment, are our main killers, our main threats. There are 220 million problems that we have in this country. All right. Going back to Jay-Z's line, I got 99 problems. We got 220 million problems. And all of them are Europeans. These are people who are willingly signing up to kill us every single day as our doctors, as our lawyers, as cops, as teachers. We cannot trust these people and we cannot rely upon them to become allies for us. And this is in a way that LGBTQ people, women, disabled people cannot rely upon. Europeans will always kill us first. And it has always been like this. It has been like this since they've existed in concert with us. They are the people who ICE should be deporting. And if we were the people who ran ICE, we would have an understanding of who we need to remove to make this country better. And so what we need to do is align in mind, heart, and spirit, and understand that no matter how you feel about brothers and sisters that look like you, no matter what your past relationship has been with them, whether you've been assaulted, whether you've been raped, whether you have been a victim of incest, you are not better off with Europeans being present on this land alongside you than you are dealing with the problems in our own community between ourselves. We must remove 220 million people because they are our main problem and they are not going away unless we forcefully focus on their removal.
So, Professor, are you of belief that she deserves what happened to her because she dated somebody that is Caucasian?
Absolutely not. I will never say that about a man or a woman who believes the trap and the indoctrination of European colonization. European colonization has confused us about who we are, where we came from, where we belong, our value to the world, and our value in terms of our genetics and our spirituality. We are the first people of the world. We are the original people. We exist everywhere, and there is no place in which we don't belong. And so when we talk about the ways in which we try to escape our oppression, there are ways that are positive, ways that are negative, and ways that are neutral. And every person is shooting the dice when it comes to the outcomes that they will approach when it comes to that choice. And unfortunately, this young woman has become a statistic when it comes to the majority of rapists, of killers, of indoctrinators, of molesters, of women beaters on this land. It doesn't matter if she was a European woman or a sister. She was still going to get killed by European men because that's what European men are doing. That is what they are programmed to do. They rely upon their base instincts to survive. And when they are jealous of people or they feel less than, that is what they do.
Hey, yo, shout out to you. Thank you for that submission.
Go ahead, Swan. And also, I forgot to post this. I'm looking for her GoFundMe or the family's GoFundMe right now. I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna pin it to the bottom of the screen in the chat. So you got for those who want to make a donation, you're more than welcome to. But Swan, you can go ahead and take over.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I have mixed feelings about the whole thing. But with the lady Was that doctor who just spoke?
Professor, yes.
Professor, I apologize. Um, I resonate with what she said because original men and women, we really are so discombobulated, and it's not by mistake. It's by design. Unfortunately, a lot of people want to make this about race and color, right? And we can do that because there is a conversation in the lane for that. But I will say that this young woman, I have a daughter that's 31 years old. So it kind of hits me a little bit differently, especially when we talk about hypergamy. And then when we talk about hypergamy, then we have to realize that our men, by and large, on the social media apps that we're on, they're veering away from being providers and protectors of their women. So these women go where they see the money because these men, although they may have it, they're not procuring it for these women. So these women go to other spaces and find themselves in the same situations. I'm not going to sit up here and act like our men don't do the same thing, because they do. I think our men victimize us more than any other race. However, because this is being sensationalized, then it gives these men that are non-select a platform to stand on. I'm almost done. I just got out the shower. I'm gonna go on mute. I didn't know we were doing a show tonight, so I'm sorry, but I just wanted to submit that.
I should apologize because I was supposed to actually do the show last night, but I didn't make it out the driveway. I fell asleep in my car. That's how tired I was. But I do appreciate you guys for pulling up.
Can you guys hear me?
Tara. Yes,
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, because I didn't know what was going on. Okay.
Nah, you good. You good. I'm just let's see, do this and this and this.
Is there a queue? How can I know when to speak?
No, absolutely not. It's popcorn style. You guys can speak on whatever y'all guys can comment on whatever you feel necessary. And for everybody, the link is posted. I didn't know they had a long ass. Oh, there you go. She has a long ass GoFundMe link. I might just have to repost it during the stream. But yeah, so for anybody that want to support the GoFundMe, the link is posted. You guys can make a donation. They were supposed to raise 50,000, ladies and gentlemen. As of right now, they have raised a total of 56,796. So, shout out to the family. Rest in peace to that young lady.
You niggas is so
hold on, y'all. Wait. I'm trying to give me 1 second. Sniper, how you doing, man?
Yeah, what's cracking, yo?
What's up, man? Do you want to chill on the Clubhouse stage, or do you want to come on the YouTube panel?
That's where y'all at right now?
Yeah.
How do y'all do that?
Let me check the link in the chat. Okay, the link in the chat, it says online panel. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, click that, get it set up. You do not have to pay for no account. Just sign in through your YouTube, and you can pull up on the panel.
It's the link in the what's the name?
It's in the chat. It says online panel and a link. Go ahead, click that.
I could do this through my phone, or I gotta get on my desktop.
No, you can do it through your phone.
All right, I'll join you in a minute. Let me just let me charge my phone and shit. I'll come stop by.
All right, bet. Appreciate you, man.
I got you.
I just wanted to say that I don't think that it's the same thing, though. Like this woman being murdered by this white man, I think it's a bigger issue that we should really pay attention to, and that we should not compare it to what happens in our community, because I see it as a hate crime. I see it as he's seen her as an easy target, especially the fact that he is saying that he's trying to frame it as a suicide when it's obviously not a suicide. I don't think it's in our best interest to even compare it to what happens in our community, because it's apparent that this man sees this woman as a nigger, So I just don't like that, I think that we need to see it as a bigger picture. I don't think that we should talk about, oh, all men. Like right now, this is a hate crime, you know? That's how I see it.
Okay, so make me understand how he sees her as a nigger when he proposed marriage to said nigga. Make me understand that.
The reason why I'll make you understand is because this man is saying that she killed herself when, from what I don't even know about it. I just heard from what people are saying that she wasn't hanging from anything. She happens to have strangled. It's obvious that she was strangled by a cord, I think. And he thinks that he can frame it as a suicide when it's obviously not a suicide. He's not even thinking straight. He obviously thinks that he can fool the authorities that this woman is crazy. And I feel like he believes that he can get away with it because she's a black girl. If this was a white girl, he would know that he wouldn't be able to get away with that. And white men know that they get away with a lot of things when it comes to the system. And I believe that maybe he was providing for her or whatever, and she got out of line, and he put her in her place in his head, and he feels like he can get away with it. So I hope he doesn't get away with this. But if he does, then we shouldn't be comparing it to what goes on in our community at all. Like, this man is preyed on this black girl, and he murdered this black girl. I'm sure she probably said something to him, and he felt like she was not. He had to put her in her place. Like, that's how some white men can be, when especially violent white men. They don't see us as equal. So yeah, I would never compare a crime like this to what happens in our community at all.
So I'm sorry, before I proceed, does anybody else want to respond?
Go ahead.
To say that is to negate that there is not a great preponderance of black men assaulting and murdering black women. The other point that I want to point out is that this didn't happen in the United States. It happened in Africa, in Tanzania. If you know anything about being abroad, I have a limited knowledge. I got a passport, but I ain't been nowhere really except for like the Caribbean islands. Regardless of the fact, you can be bought and paid for in these other countries, Mexico included. You can be bought and paid for. So with that being said, I don't necessarily think that this man looked at this woman as a nigger per se, because he took her. He did a lot for her. I don't know the basis of their relationship. I can only speculate on what's being told. But to sit here and try to separate one-off or two-off white men victimizing and abusing black women, and not acknowledging the fact that this is a commonplace thing. As a matter of fact, a lieutenant governor just committed a murder-suicide. Was that Virginia today or last night?
I thought it was Florida.
Was it Florida? I don't remember the state. But y'all know what I'm talking about. He killed her. He killed himself. So this is not isolated to just white men doing this to black women. Black women have been victimized probably for all eternity, and for at least the last 400 or 500 years. I can't sit still. This stupid smoke detector. I wish I could reach.
That was Virginia.
Oh,
was it Virginia? I thought it was somewhere up north.
My bad. Thanks, Ash.
Thank you. I just want to point out that black women are victimized by black men, white men, Hispanic men, Asian men. We are what's the word? What do you call it? Disposable. We're disposable. We are disposable to a lot of races of men, unfortunately. And to try to make this an isolated incident, it isn't. We've been disposable to them black men, white men, and other races of men alike. Unfortunately. And you know why I feel that way is because when we talk about marriage rates and we talk about the women that are marrying outside of their race, we're the least likely to marry outside of our race. We're also the most highly probable to be victimized or murdered by our own race. This isn't not necessarily isolated, but it's a fraction of what actually happens to black women. So I'm not going to ice over it like this is some grand scheme racist thing. Perhaps he is racist. I won't take that away from you. But that man spent much money on that girl. You don't believe me? Go
I
look at
know,
her
that's what I'm
IG.
saying. I feel like he was a trick. I understand a lot of black women go to white men because they're having bad experiences with their own men, and they run to the mountains because those men may have more money, and they know what we want. They know all they have to do is, give, and we're in there like swimwear. And I'm not just saying that. I've spoken to. I always say this. I will never forget. I hosted my own room on Clubhouse, and there was a lot of white men coming in, and I asked them, "What do you like about black women?" And they said that we're the best in bed, and we are the race that treats them like they're kings. Like we're so happy to be with them because in our head we have one, we're being saved, and we feel like they're going to provide a better lifestyle than our own men. So yes, they are going to spend money on us because they already know that's what they have to do because they know what we go through, and a lot of them prey on poor black women. I don't really know. I don't know really. I heard she was in Africa. I didn't know she was in Africa, but I know from experience. I have family that's dated. I have a cousin that was murdered by a white man, and there's plenty of stories about white men murdering black women. And I just do think sometimes it is a race thing, and I really do.
And real quick before we give it to Sniper, thank you for making your debut on the BTSI show, man. I appreciate it. So let everybody know
What up, y'all?
if anybody's watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, if you want to join the panel, the link is right there, StreamYard. And if you want to donate to Ashlee's GoFundMe, the link is right there as well. So I'm glad that my guy Sniper pulled up. Let me make sure what this chat is in the back. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm glad Sniper pulled up because he was one of the first people to have a different approach to this conversation pertaining to Ashlee Jenae. Like I said, I'll give my real thoughts and opinions about all this later, but I wanted to make sure everybody get a chance to speak. Sniper, you had some commentary that people would deem uncomfortable. Would you like to? You're more than welcome to repeat it. This is a safe place. Just don't use certain words on YouTube. You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand. First of all, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? But for me, like, let me start off by saying it's unfortunate, what this young woman went through and what her family is experiencing. I don't think the word sympathy is something I could identify with because as more stuff started coming out, and I started reading stuff from like Tanzanian media and things like that. A picture started being painted for me of who she was, and I don't identify with her because it makes me feel like if this was somebody that I passed in person, she wouldn't even look at me as an equal. And I think people got to just stop faking the funk with the internet stuff. Everything about her facade was money and luxury and all of these things. Now we have a GoFundMe for this lady. I just tell the truth. She wasn't for black men. She wasn't for us. She pedestalized white men. She punched down on black men on certain occasions, and it's all unfortunate. But there's a bigger lesson to be learned here. Success doesn't always mean safety. White doesn't always mean better. And yeah, again, it's unfortunate, but she wasn't for me. So, you know, shout out to her family and getting the money together for her, but there's really no tears on my side. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
I honestly think that when black women make that the conclusion to go to white men, it's because of their experiences with black men. And
And
I'm
I
not
got beat
saying,
up for that. You know, I got beat
and
up for
I'm
that, Chris. I
and
got
I'm
beat
not.
up for
I'm
saying
gonna
that shit.
No,
say
we're
I'm
gonna
not saying.
we're gonna talk about that, Sniper. But let me let Char get in here first, and I want to talk about that. But Char,
I'm
go
not
ahead,
saying
finish.
that it's a bad. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I do know that it's their experiences with black men. They feel like white men treat them better because when white men come in, it's like they kind of know because they know women. White men know women overall. They know women, period, want to be provided for and want to be treated with luxury or whatever. They know all women want that. So when a white man targets a black woman, they don't really have to do much but throw money at her. And or even if they just treat her nice or whatever the hell that they're doing, I feel like they know. And black girls go to white men because of their experiences with black men, and they feel like they're getting better treatment. They feel like they're I don't know if you guys heard of the content creator Rose Miller. She even says that she calls her husband her white savior. They feel like they're being saved from the ghetto. They're being saved from just being treated like shit. That's what they feel in their head. So, and that's because of the experiences that they've had with their own men. That is the truth.
Okay.
Can I say something or no?
Sure, absolutely, Ash. Go ahead.
I heard somebody say something like she wasn't for black men, as if that, what we've seen about her changes the fact that she was murdered. We don't know what she was for. Like, I felt like that was a large statement for someone to make. We just had a woman in Florida, vice mayor, named Nancy Mater Bowen, that was murdered by her husband. 2 years into their marriage, a black woman murdered by a black man that was her husband, not a boyfriend, not a fiance. I think as women, we have come to understand that skin color, it doesn't really matter when it comes to violence. When it comes to violence, we're no fool. We don't think that a white man is going to treat us any better or less, or a Hispanic man or Asian man, because we're women and we know that the probability of somebody becoming violent towards us can happen at any given point. So we're not going to look at color. But somebody mentioned color, and I wanted to say that there was a black woman married to a black man who died April 1st. And the governor just actually did an honorable thing for her recently because she was the vice mayor. I put the link right there in the chat. He did an honorable thing for her by raising flags because her funeral is taking place this week. But she was only married for 2 years and murdered outright. Shot several times. So I just want to say that Ashlee Jenae, I haven't seen one message where she was putting down black men. This woman, this vice mayor, was the first vice mayor of her city. She was all the way black, 100% for black, and was murdered. So I'm gonna leave that there.
I'm gonna wait for a Sniper to come back so we can speak on it because he did talk about how he got killed for his take, like immediately following the situation. Um, we have peace and blessings. Q is in the building. Sniper is back. And I know Starscreen is there. He'll be pulling up momentarily. So, Sniper, can you hear me? You gotta mute your microphone just in case. And also, you guys, get the StreamYard app. It's much better when it comes to technical difficulties. It is randomly non-existent through the StreamYard app. So if you guys come through the StreamYard link, Please have that app on your phone. Thank me later. Trust me, you're not the only one that goes through technical difficulties. A lot of other content creators do as well. That's why when I normally send a link, I send the YouTube link, the StreamYard link, and another link to download the StreamYard app through iOS. I might need to do one for Android users as well. But let me see. Sniper,
Can
you there?
can I give a controversial take?
Go ahead, man.
What I'm finna say gonna might piss some people off, but it gotta be said.
Go ahead, man.
I don't like the way that her character is being portrayed online, right? But it don't take away from the fact that the woman started off this relationship as a sugar baby, right? These are facts. She this was her sugar daddy for 2 years. Then they end up getting in a relationship and then they got engaged, right? I think she broke all the rules when she fell in love with the John. She fell in love with the trick, right? Now, that doesn't mean that this can't happen in real life. And I just think that she got too accustomed to the shit that he was doing for her. That's why I was kind of like shocked to find out she didn't have life insurance. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not going to shit on her as a person or as a character, but I don't mind if we tell the truth. We do need to speak the truth. And I hate that Sniper has been getting pushback because of his opinion. Because I don't feel like his intention is to shit on her or say that she deserved to die because she was dealing with a white dude. I don't think that's the picture that he's trying to paint.
What is it? What is it that you don't like about her character? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, rest in peace. But I mean, if this man was her trick, I mean, that is something that people should talk about because um, that is a dynamic that is strictly sexual. You know what I mean?
No,
So
for
I
sure.
think I
She
think
was in
that
it
is
for the money. That's
yeah, so
no
that
question.
is something that is a big thing, and it's a different. I mean, I'm just gonna say how white trick and a black trick to me. White men are totally different from black men, especially with a black man that's dealing with his own kind of woman. You cannot compare it. Y'all can compare it if y'all want to, but I know there's a huge difference when a black man. When a white man is only after you for strictly sexual reasons, it's completely different than your own kind. It's just you can never compare the two. You just can't.
I
I
jump
just
in.
I just don't understand how somebody shorty because we all used to be on Clubhouse with her and shit like that, whether you knew it or didn't know it. She definitely frequent the same spaces. She used to be in PhD space too. So the fact that what I'm saying is a woman was murdered. Niggas question did she deserve it because she was with a white man or she had a trick, whatever. So black women as always gonna be targeted and violated, and nobody's gonna care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of fighting for the respect of with that on the behalf of black women, just cause
So
like
you came up here to pander.
Panda what nigga she dead.
Oh, no woman deserves to die. And just you guys need to
Nigga
remember
she's
that
dead.
there's white sugar babies too. There's white hoes too. Y'all be forgetting that there's white hoes.
But you
Like
calling
we
her a
ain't the only
sugar
ones
Hey,
that's
daddy and
I'm
you
over
don't
I'm
even
gonna I'm gonna
know.
move some of y'all down real quick. You guys keep going. If you get moved down, I'll bring you back up.
You
Can,
calling her,
can you can you get peace up in there? I don't know if he want to go, but you can move me down so he can speak.
but how y'all move you is 100 niggas up here that's not talking besides you. What I'm saying is, um,
Brittany, how you
I've
doing,
been waiting
sweetheart?
my turn. Like, what y'all talking about?
I just came up here. You ain't get on yet. I'm about to get
Hey,
online
what's
with this
going
shit
on?
on
What's the
my
topic for
computer.
tonight?
Hey,
We're,
sweetheart. Go ahead.
hey, Brittany, we're just having a conversation, open, honest conversation about people's feeling about Ashley Jenae's passing
Hmm.
and
Okay,
what.
I would definitely like to talk about that topic. That's why I entered in the room and just pretty much bring my insight,
Yo, Brittany,
what I
Brittany,
feel
turn your
about
camera.
it. But I can wait until y'all finish
Brittany,
Um,
camera.
I
I
think
There
she
you
can
go.
can
There you go.
go.
actually
Let her
wait
go.
until y'all finish. I don't have to speak now. I can hold my peace for right now. Y'all just let me know when's a good time to, bring my topic, bring my discussion, what I have to say about the
Chris, can she
situation. Y'all let
go?
me know.
Absolutely, she can go.
Go, Brittany.
Okay, so I pretty much feel bad for her. Like, I've been in three
What's wrong with this
relationships
camera?
with white guys. This was like in my early, 19, 20, 21, era. And it wasn't because I didn't want black men. It was just that was the cards that were rolled at that time. And it wasn't like at the same time though. So, and I remember all three of them. They were really, good, cool dudes, but they were a little bit older than me, of course. But I just say this to say that I remember when I was with them, of course they spoiled me, but I remember they was like obsessed with me. And for some reason, I used to be scared. And I literally ended up dating another one and then dating another one. And it was the same feeling. And I used to feel like I had to sleep with one eye open, like whenever I would be with them, be with, them at night or whatever. And I was like, it just don't feel right. So, of course, I never said that I didn't like black men or anything like that. I always love my black men. So I started dating black men again. And I just feel like, I feel more safer with black men. And I just feel like I feel really sorry for that girl that she felt the need to date a white guy. And I don't know. I seen some statuses or some posts that she had made about black men because the, social media, one thing about them, they're going to go dig up some old posts from years ago. And, she had her stuff with black men, but it's sad that black men are not making black women feel very safe and comfortable enough and loving, black women enough to where black women are wanting to go and see how the other side is. And in my opinion, I'm the type of woman, like, I do whatever to protect myself. I've done got into some sticky situations, but my main focus has always been, I'm gonna do whatever I got to do. Like, if I go to a party, as soon as I get there, where to exit at in case some shit pop off, or I'm gonna leave this party earlier, that club early. Like, I have always been a woman to try to protect herself no matter what situation I was in, and that's even in a relationship. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm almost done. I'm gonna land my plane, but she had no business going to Africa or out of the country to a black country with this white guy. She should have made him feel like a tourist, even though she was getting engaged, all of that. This was her time to invite all of her family members, her brothers, her sisters, and that guy, he's like a tourist on, with her or whatever, like, because he doesn't know anything about black culture. She's black, and it's predominant, of course, African people that is in that country.
What
So
the?
why would
You
she
know what?
allow this white man to lead her back to her roots? She shouldn't have never went out there alone with him. Like, I would have made all my family go with me, and if nobody was available to go, then I wouldn't have went with him.
I
So
agree.
that's pretty much my spiel. She's
Uh-huh.
a beautiful black woman, and one thing about white men, they get obsessed with us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they like our bodies, they like how we feel. Who knows what transpired? And he could have got jealous because
Can
another
you
African
time
man
out? Can you
seeing a
pause?
guy
No.
that's beautiful. African men,
Y'all
they don't
hear
care.
me?
Oh my God, your wife is nice. They
Can you
African
hear
men
me?
don't
Can y'all hear
care.
me?
You could be walking in the store with your
Can
woman,
you
and an
hear me?
African man gonna embrace a woman if she's fine.
I'll be right back.
They gonna be meaning your wife look good, she fine.
Hey, Brittany, sweetheart, let's go ahead and wrap up real quick because we gotta pass the mic, okay?
Okay,
No,
I'm
you're doing a
done.
good job. Don't worry. I don't. Trust me.
Sorry, that's it. Thanks for allowing me to speak, y'all.
No, Brittany,
I'm
Brittany, you're
done.
good. You're good. One thing is we're going to have difference of opinion, and I always give people a chance to say what they want to say and give a shot. So trust me, I'm not mad at what you said. You spoke your mind, and that's all I can ask. You did a great thing. So good job on that. Thanks for that. But you're more than welcome to kick it with us. This is a safe space. Believe it or not, this is a safe space. So,
Yes, and I wasn't trying to attack her, but she was kind of long winded.
no, she's good. Brittany's good. Brittany's good. Don't worry about it.
I got. If Brittany's willing, can I ask Brittany some questions?
Brittany just dipped out, but
that's classic. I'm gonna go on mute.
It's all good. It is all good. Shout out to Brittany for giving her take on this. So,
nigga, that was a slow ass, dumb ass take, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? That shit was mad dumb.
What? No, it was not. Some of the stuff she said was true.
Some of the stuff like what? Like her saying like
I can't take a woman doing all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about she dated white men one after another and was scared of all of them, and then one day miraculously, hey yo, I'm gonna date black dudes again. Like, what the fuck went on with you? Like,
it's the truth, though.
I had questions, and she left.
Yeah, and just to even go ahead and speak to that, even what I heard the woman speak about earlier, where white men know how to treat women better, that right there is self-hatred.
Not true. No. Let me say what I meant. I didn't say they know how to treat women better. What I mean is that you guys don't understand.
Exactly
not you.
I know, but what I'm trying. Can I say what I meant or no?
I thought that was what Brittany said. I don't think.
Nah,
I was talking about what I said earlier. I don't think that they know how to treat women better. What I'm saying is that white men that are obsessed with black women sexually, they would pray. They were like, all I gotta do is come in there, throw her a few dollars, tell her how beautiful she is, shower her a little attention, and take her out to these luxury places, especially if she is a little bitch in the hood. He already knows she probably don't get that treatment. White men would do that.
Let me ask
they would definitely do that.
Black men do it too. Let's not do that.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
you guys are comparing the two. You guys can compare
wait. Everybody knew. Hold on.
No.
1 second.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh man.
Yes, I actually want to give the microphone to Peace because it was brought to my attention. I didn't find out to that room that he actually had a close relationship with Ashlee Jenae, and I think it's best that if he speaks to this topic. Hey man, floor is yours. You can take this wherever you want to take it. Pause, by the way, but go ahead, man. Peace, you there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was just addressing what Tyra was saying. Everybody's already talking about this topic. I don't want to kind of make it any worse. I will say this much, because this is the question I wanted to ask Tara, and then I'm gonna go back into my building on this. Tara, if a black man decides to only date if a black man decides to only date white women, is it because black women did him wrong? Yes or no?
A lot of the time,
yes
absolutely.
Or no? Yes or no?
I would say yes. Yeah.
All right, but
that's not it. That's not true.
Yeah, and that's why I just kind of want to disagree with that point, because
you're telling me that black men date white women because they're so attracted to them and they're just what they love. They would tell you, what's crazy is that black men they're so vocal about it. They go to white women because they see them as more submissive and less problematic. So that means that
that's
they
not true though.
So then why do they say it all the time?
I'm going to tell you why it's not true. I'm going to tell you why it's not true. Let me tell you, it's not true because I've been in 3 relationships with 3 separate times with 3 white guys, and they look good too. Like, girl, they are fine to me too.
Pulling them braids
but they're not vocal about it.
Girl, this is my shit. I pay for it.
Stop pulling them braids like that. You gonna pull them out.
Oh, thanks for caring.
Black males.
Most of this is my hair though. It's just like added, so my hair is super long.
It's
like this.
pretty. Just
Ash, you were saying something.
Girl, you sound like my mama. God damn it, leave them damn braids alone.
Hold on,
Shut
Ash.
your ass
Ash,
still.
what was you saying, sweetheart? I didn't hear that.
No, that's true. What she was saying, the girl was saying that they're vocal about it. They're vocal about everything, which is why it's very easy for people to kind of maneuver and treat them the way that they want, because they don't really have any secrets as to how, they want their relationships to be. So I don't know who mentioned about them being vocal, but it's true. I mean, if you really want the trick bag or whatever, black males kind of lay it out and kind of tell everything that they wanted. They don't keep it a secret. They even tell people like they're snow bunnies and all this different stuff. So I think that, I'm not sure who said that, but I felt like she was definitely on the right path. It's not about attraction. It's almost always because they had no other option. That's really what it's about.
That ain't true. I've actually talked to a couple black guys and African men, and they have a fetish for them, girl. They feel like that they want to crack them. They want to give them big black dick, boo. I'm telling you, it ain't got nothing to do with the sisters. Get that out your mind. These men be wanting to give them white girls big black anacondas, and some of them white girls, they got big butts, and them white girls are looking good. And it is what it is. Now, a few of the guys have been heartbroken by black women. A few black men, they look like they already talked to white girls, so black women don't want them. But the majority of our black men, they want to go over there and fuck them and see what their vaginas look like, just like them men want to fuck us and feel what we feel like. So please get that out your head, girl. That's not true.
It's very true. I'm not going to get it out of my head because it's true. They want to, okay, just because a white girl has a big butt doesn't mean that she has the mouth of a black woman. They see it as the best of
Them
both
bitches be
worlds.
getting smart too, girl. They're
Yeah,
off the
I
chain
think.
too. They deal with a
Uh,
lot of shit over there too.
yeah, I'm
They
gonna
gotta
say.
deal with the
Okay,
parents
all right.
and the
Oh,
mamas and the
okay.
daddies and them black men. They have it hard over there too. It's just they really be liking that over there, girl. Don't let that fool you, girl. Don't do it, girl. They like that now. They like
And I,
it.
I think it got to be understood in all respects. To believe that every black woman that's dealing with white men is because she had a problem with black men, that's kind of thinking too much of ourselves as black men. There are some women that just want to fuck with white men, and who cares? There's some black men that just want to fuck with white women, and who cares? To say that the reason why black men want to fuck with white women is because they got hurt by black women, that's an assumption.
I like fucking white women. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
No one asked what you like to fuck.
No, because I'm
But
a
Why
black.
am
white
I talking
I'm a
men
about what you
black
are,
like
let
to
me say
fuck?
man.
this, white men are very obsessed with black, beautiful, voluptuous women,
That's
girls.
No,
cap.
it's
Wait a
That's
minute, let me
cap.
say
that's
this.
cap. That's cap.
They like to fuck us and they want to fuck us. They think they can fuck us better than our own men. That's the white man problem, and they are infatuated with us. And I would never lifelong be in a relationship with a white guy because of that. They're infatuated with the black woman, and black men, even though you guys like fucking them and you guys are being with them because you're attracted, let's call the spade what it is. It's hard over there too. So you
White
eventually,
men
wait
do
a minute,
not
But
know
wait a
how
minute.
to fuck.
why did you stop dating
We done
black
waited.
men?
I done waited long
What
enough
No,
to
do
no,
you
no.
know
I
mean? Why
for
did
waited
a
I
longer
fact.
than
stop?
you.
I never stopped. I just was
You
attracted to
said
these.
that you stopped and went back to
You
black
are
men.
a fucking liar, and I will call
Well, I
your
mean,
ass out on that.
are you
I
okay?
told you I started talking to three white
Why are
guys
you upset?
several times when I was between 18 to 21. There was no
I just
start or
want to know
no
why you
fucking
mad.
stop. Because there was no start or no fucking stop. What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you
I was
cool?
attracted.
I asked you a question. I didn't make a
Wait, no,
declaration.
you said that I said something, and I'm gonna
Hey,
get you
yo,
on that
you gotta
because I
relax,
don't like
grade
for
puller.
people. I don't like for people to lie on me.
I didn't lie on you. I asked you a question.
I was attracted to them white men. Do you
And
hear
you
me?
were dealing
And
with them one by one, and
shut your
you felt
mouth. Shut your
unsafe.
mouth.
Hey,
I
yo,
can tell my
you
story
said you
better
felt
than you.
you
You need to
felt
shut your ass up.
unsafe.
You look pretty
You
mixed
said
over
you.
there yourself. So someone
I'm
in your
sorry. What you
family
say,
like
bitch?
their asses too.
I'm sorry. What you
Anyway,
say?
I said you look pretty mixed up over there too. I'm sure you
Mixed up,
yeah, I know it. Someone in your family is white or black. So don't even
white or
go there,
black.
girl. Yeah, or
I
if
love that
not
for you.
either or.
Regardless
Let's
of the
not do
fact.
that. Let's
Regardless
not
of
do
the
it.
fact. Here's the thing that I want to know. You emphatically said that you were dealing with white men exclusively. 1, 2, maybe 3 relationships in a row. And then you
I was
decided.
attracted to him.
Hold on. Then you decided to go back to black men.
It wasn't no decide. I just went on and
That's what you said. Like I'm
but that
asking you.
doesn't mean I did it for a purpose. You stupid
You didn't
ass.
remember what you said. I'm asking you about what you said.
Okay,
So,
but it doesn't mean nothing. It just meant that
But here's the
I said that it was
Can
in
you
the cards for
listen?
me at the
I haven't
beginning.
finished.
Shut
Hey,
your
who is
fucking
this?
ass up. Don't get upset because our
Ma'am,
men
I'm not
fucking like
upset.
them.
I
You
just
need
want
to
to
shut
know.
the fuck up.
No, I
Don't
gotta shut
get
the fuck
mad
up.
because our fucking men be liking
What's
them
gonna
bitches,
happen if I
girl.
don't?
Shut your ass up.
Or
You
what?
are a hater.
Or
You are
what?
a
Why you
hater.
won't answer
And
the
you think
question,
that
Ray
black
Fuller?
men, you think that black
Why
men
you
are
won't
supposed to
answer the
only be
question?
with us? And you are fucked up, girl, for that. All women are beautiful, no matter what colors they are.
No one
And
said
you,
anything
and the
about
fact that
anything
you
that you're
think,
talking about.
the fact that
I
you think
never
that
even.
black men,
You know
shut
what?
your shit.
Hey, yo, you
You
got
are
it.
the
Go
type
ahead,
of
baby.
person. You are the type of woman. This is why they take their asses over there. Who the fuck do
Nigga
you think?
Ninja's especially abled. Luke Skywalker is specially abled. You niggas is just retarded. Ow!
I don't know what just happened,
I'm
but let's
telling
get
you right
focused on the
now.
topic.
Brittany, you just
Are
proved the
beautiful.
point,
Ain't nothing
though.
wrong with them white girls. Don't even do it,
Can I
girl.
say something? Brittany, you just
No.
proved the point.
Nobody said
You
anything
just
about
told
white
her,
girls. Like, what is she talking
Brittany,
about?
you just
What
told
point did I
Swan that
prove? If you're
he's the
attracted to
reason
who
why they go
you
over
are
there.
attracted to whoever you're
I just
attracted
want to
to,
know why you went back to
shut
black
the
men. That's
fuck.
all I wanted to know.
Wait a minute.
You
Oh, let me
won't let
answer
me
your
get a
question.
word out
Okay. I'm
edgewise.
gonna answer
I
your
can't
question.
say nothing
Wait
when
a
you
minute.
Get
Let
in
me
the
talking.
answer your
bag, Swan.
let me
I
Get
can't
answer.
say
in
Let
the
me
nothing.
answer.
bag.
Let me answer it for you. Let me answer it for you.
Yeah, what took you back
Let
to the
me
black
answer it
bitch?
for you. Let me answer it for you.
Answer.
Let me answer. I want black men and white, bitch. The door is open for whoever,
Go to
bitch. Now
hell. Ain't
what?
nobody got time for this wishy-washy
Girl,
ass
So
please.
shit.
Ain't no
Stop
Brittany,
pulling on your
wishy-washy.
fucking braids.
Shut
Brittany,
up.
who do you like?
You
So
shut
who do
up,
you like
dumb
more, Brittany?
asshole.
Who do you like more, Brittany? You like
Who do I
black
like?
men more because you said that
I like
you
both
feel
more,
unsafe
actually.
with
Wait a
white
minute.
men
Let me
because you
tell you
feel
something.
unsafe.
Let me tell
She
you. Let
said
me
in
answer the
3 different
question. You
relationships. Like,
asked
I'm
me. Wait a
listening
minute.
to you.
You asked me. So let
You
me answer
asked
it.
me.
I like
Big
both of
ass,
them
fake,
the
stinking
same
ass nails.
because I like both of them the
You need to
same.
wash your
But
hands. Why that shit brown
Oh
up under your
shit.
nails?
Oh shit.
What's
I
that
like
brown
both
shit
the
underneath your nail? Let me see the top part.
okay, you
They
are
better be
judging me.
fucking brown.
Anyway,
Show me the
can
top
I
part.
talk to this beautiful black
Let me
chocolate
see the
female,
top part
please?
of your nails. They better be brown because that underside brown.
Okay, that's fine and dandy.
Let me
I
see. You
like both.
nasty motherfucker. She
I
wiped
like
once.
I like both
She
the
wipes
same.
once. I'm gonna go on mute.
I like both the same. Both races is hot to me. I still look at white men to this day. I still look at my brothers. But where I feel more safer at is with my black men. And I land my plane. Thank you.
Okay. Well, why do you feel safer? There's a reason why you feel safer with black men. It's because what is it? What is that unsettling feeling that you feel with white men? There's something there. That's your intuition telling you something. You know that, right?
Well, yes, of course. And like I told you, I listened, right? So that's why I was like, let me stick to my people. And I've actually had conversations with black men and African men that has experienced the same thing. And this is why they don't never stay there. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Both parties are, I'm attracted to both races. The end. But who I would recommend, who I would want to stay with for the rest of my life is my men. My
Yeah,
men.
man.
Unless I find that good white dude where I ain't gotta feel a little scared
Yo,
about
man.
or
I
have
just
my
want to
fear.
ask. I want to ask one simple question. Would you be comfortable having sex with one pink dick for the rest of your life and only that pink dick? Yes or no?
Yes, I would. It's some
Man, so
fine
you
white
need to
brothers.
go. You need
It's
to
some
go.
fine white
You
brothers
need
out
to
there,
go get
baby.
you one. You need to go get you one of them white men. I ain't
Don't
gonna
tell
lie.
me what I
You
need
need
to do,
to. I ain't
brother.
gonna lie. I just did. You can go ahead and listen
No, but
to it.
you ain't my
And at
daddy.
the end of
You
the day,
ain't nothing
listen,
to
listen.
me.
But I'm a black
So
man.
now you feeling some
Hold on
type
one
of way
second.
though?
Hold on 1 second, ma'am. I'm the men you desire. So I should be able to
I
have an
desire
open right.
all handsome men.
What you just
Okay.
said, what you
So
just
stop
said,
it.
What you just said was,
I desire all men. So stop it.
ma'am, I need you to stop cutting me off, right?
I'm just
You just said that you would prefer black men. Didn't you say that?
I did, yes.
All right. So
I
with
would
that,
prefer.
you're not a real swirler. Would you be able to admit that? You're not really down for the swirl. You really still want
I
BBC.
need your men. I need your men to
Yo,
admit that you guys go to white
I'm not
women.
speaking to you. Yo, I need you to mute. Brittany, did you go ahead and hear what I said, Brittany? You are not a real swirler. Would you be able to
But
admit that?
at the end of the day, I still had a good time over there though.
Yeah, no, ain't nothing wrong with that. Honestly, Brittany, I love pink nipples. Every now and then, pink nipples is cool. So I get what you're saying. Ain't nothing wrong with the Caucasians for real.
Yuck.
Yeah, I just
they never seen the movie Mandingo. You guys need to go watch the movie Mandingo.
What is the movie? Hold on one second. Could you just go ahead?
I could never.
Could you go ahead and summarize it for us in 3 sentences?
Well, just like white men prey on us, white women prey on y'all. They want the dick. Okay, they're not going over there. Oh, you guys are such outstanding men. They want the dick, just like
the money, and they want the black man's money too. Don't forget.
That's a really good point. And you know what? It makes me think about this question, Tara. What do you think that white men want mostly from black women? Real love, or do you believe that they're just fetishizing you? Which one do you?
It's a fetish. I believe it's
black men are definitely black men. Why? How are they gonna fetish their own women? No, you guys want.
Let me go ahead and repeat the question.
You guys want to
hear me.
Even if you guys do fetish us, you guys are supposed to fetish us. That's not the same as a white man.
Is she listening?
It's not the same thing. Okay,
she's not listening.
This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, ladies. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it is a single woman trait to speak and not be able to hear when someone is speaking back. It's a single woman trait, especially on a Friday.
Just ask me a question,
So
sir.
respectfully, you didn't answer the question, though, my love.
Arlie, you okay?
So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is repeat the question so that you could get an opportunity to genuinely hear it and then respond. You feel what I'm saying? Because you didn't hear the question. Here's the question I'm asking you. When it comes to white men that want black women, do you believe that most of them are just fetishizing you, or do you believe that most of them actually want you? Which one do you think is happening for the most part?
They don't want us. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, some of them do want us. Some of them do want us.
It's a small chance.
But I don't think they want us because they are just because that's what they prefer. I think that they have a strong fetish. They may watch black porn.
So this is the reason why, Tara. Hold on.
It's a sexual
black
thing.
porn. What is?
Let's slow down.
It's the truth. It's a sexual thing. It's a sexual thing.
Tara, when you hear my voice,
y'all niggas don't let each other talk for shit.
You need to slow down. Slow down, sub. So one more time, I'm asking you a simple question, and I want you to choose an answer. Which one do you think is happening most of the time when white men are going after black women? Do you think that it's a fetish, or do you think that these white men truly want love with you guys? Which one do you think is happening for the most part?
Fetish.
Thank you. I appreciate you for being able to answer that question. Any other ladies disagree with her?
Let's get Professor. Hold on, please. Let's get Professor in there because I know she's been wanting to get in for a minute. Professor, you want to respond to the situation, or we want to respond to somebody, a specific individual?
No, I would not engage with anyone in particular. However, I do want to highlight that 300,000 sisters have gone unemployed in the past year. And so when we discuss survival and the needs of a financial focus, we have to discuss that this is a situation in which there are going to be an overabundance of women who are directly seeking men for financial stability. And so, please, when we have any conversations about preference, can we please consider what the past year and this present administration have done to the strategies that women have to lean on to survive?
I just want to say somebody
I
sleep
like
off
being
the mic.
fetishized. Where
Go ahead,
somebody
honey.
sleep,
Go ahead.
somebody snoring.
Go ahead.
But I like getting fetishized by white women. I like it all. You know what I'm saying, fellas? I don't know about you. I like it when they need some of that nigga dick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. So I just want to say to the lady, I think what she said was profound, but I do want to say that hypergamy is not new. So it's in nature for females to seek, bigger and better things with the man that they, copulate with, whichever way you say it. So with that being said, like, I don't think that this is like some new epidemic. Like people just all of a sudden is seeking out men for money. Women have always sought men for money. Once upon a time, we couldn't even make no money. That's the only way we had money was they money. So birds and the bees and shit like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be real. I believe that women that don't know how to be submissive or be good to a man, that want a man to give them a lot, or for a man to take them on as a financial burden, I believe that they're slow.
So
Because
what do
for
you
the
guys
most
think
part,
No, I
about
agree.
her?
yo, hey yo,
Oh,
hey yo,
what do you guys think about her
you don't.
Hold on,
traveling
y'all. Hold
over
on, y'all.
to
Hold on,
that
y'all. I gotta
country,
mute
just
y'all. I
her
gotta
and
mute y'all. I
him?
gotta mute
Like, do you
y'all.
guys
Yo,
think
I ain't gonna
she?
lie. Yo, Chris, I don't know what type of plantation you run in here with these listen, but listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even like women with the name Brittany. You know what I'm saying? I don't like women with bobo braids that remind me of the Friday movie and the woman that was saying,
That's not
Craig.
nice.
I forgot what she said to Craig and shit. But listen, I
That's
ain't gonna
not
lie.
nice.
Listen here, Felicia. When you hear me talking, do not cut me while you hear me talking. I told you it nicely the first time. I'm saying it medium mean this time. The next time I say it is gonna be outrageously mean. So respectfully, respect me so I can respect you, gay. Telling you, man. Telling you.
Let's be respectful, y'all. One mic at a
No,
time.
let that inner nigga out. Let it out. Let it
Oh,
I can let
breathe.
shit.
my inner nigger out.
I've been waiting for you to do it a long
Can y'all
time
stop
ago.
using the ER? What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Oh, the ER or the
See,
N word?
Starscream is a bad example.
All right,
I
lick
want
the.
to fight you just on general principle.
And I can beat you.
Because I would kick your ass in front of.
Well, lift the inner black person out of you. The inner
I'm
dark
black.
side.
One of these people
Lean into the
called me.
dark side.
I'm gonna go on mute.
All right.
Good
Peace.
talk,
Chris,
punk.
Can
Chris.
Peace continue with what he's saying? Content, what's up?
He
After
already
peace go,
said.
can we hear from a white person?
Sure.
Do we have to?
A Nacho on stage is what I'm asking. Go ahead,
Oh, okay.
peace.
Yeah. That's my favorite white girl. Go ahead, Nacho.
Yeah, we gotta make this shit known, man. If you have black, you black. Just like there's no such thing as a bisexual man, there's no such thing as a black white. She's black.
Right. And there are bisexual men. That's how women be getting AIDS.
Nah, it's just gay. It's just gay.
No. They take advantage of the fact, and then they have to keep up appearances. And so women
That
are.
LGBTQ, you gotta
How did
watch it
we
while you're
get
doing.
here? Let's go back to what we were talking about because
So
I don't
are we
want to
going to
take
be insulted? Are the women going to be insulted if we don't follow all you guys' rules? Are we going to be insulted on stage?
Well,
It's
I'm sorry. Excuse my
it's
friend.
not. Hold on, you ladies and gentlemen. Just like Clubhouse, YouTube's the same way. And also keep in mind, you guys are in 4K. You're not on the audio app. You're in 4K television, which means mic etiquette still. Now, you guys want to have a back and forth, more so of a bang session, I can easily do that and let that rock. But right now, one mic at a time. This,
Let
let's
them
respect.
bang, gang. I want to watch it. I want to watch
Nobody's
Swan and
banging
Shorty
right
bang out.
now, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, Nacho, sweetheart, you there? Nacho's probably doing something right now. It's all good.
Well, if we can't hear from a white woman, let's hear from the white man lover, Tara.
Who?
He called you
Tara.
a white man lover. That's what he
I'm
just
not a
told
white.
you,
I've
gang.
never. You know what I am is I'm smart and intuitive, and I have friends, and I watch documentaries and shit. Okay, so I watch a lot of slave movies, so I'm not a dumbass. And you guys,
So
so you guys need to know that there's a
What
reason.
did
If a
that?
white man,
What
you
does
just
that
have to know you
mean?
can't be a dumbass. You know,
But
I've
what does
never
that
dated
yo,
a white man in
mean?
my
hold
life.
on.
I'm not. I'm
Hold
not
on,
no
stop.
white man lover.
Hold on
The
one
fuck?
second. Love, I want to ask you this because I'm not going to lie. I was trolling you, but all seriousness, I believe that you are incredibly smart and I love the things that you bring to conversation. I want to ask you this. Which man is the smarter choice for a black woman in 2026? The white Anglo-Saxon or the African American?
A black man all the way, all the time. Yes. But I'm also like, if you are gonna date a white man and you about that life, just be smart about it, you know?
What that mean?
Because sometimes you do gotta get it how you live. You know,
What that?
just
Oh,
don't.
hold on, whoa. Wait, could you stop using phrases and be straight? What you mean by this? Tell me what you mean.
What I mean though, if you feel like black men are just not giving you what you need and they're not loving you for who you are, you want to go to the other place because you know that they're going to love you and love on you. Just play your part and don't go over there thinking that you're about that you're going to be anything other than a black hoochie. You know, they're gonna want they want you because they like your aesthetics and shit like that. So just don't go over there thinking you're going to be treated like some black queen. I mean, you will be treated like a black queen, but just don't go over there thinking that they're just going to like treat you like a white girl because they're not. You're going to be their black girl, and you need to play your part. Me, I don't know how to play my part because I'm too authentic. But if you date, I mean, there's so many black girls that date white men. You got to talk to them. But the ones that go over there and get, you know, and think that they're equal to the white girls and that they're going to treat them like the blonde Beckys, they're dumb. You know, oh, he doesn't want me. He wants me because he loves me. He loves her. He loves me and all that shit. That's just stupid. You know, I just think you need to just play your cards right and be a smart person. You know.
I feel you. Last one because I am writing these things down. Who do you think gets treated better by the whites? Black men when they date white women, or black women when they date white men?
The reason it's not this difference because you guys go over there because you guys see white women as more less problematic and you guys feel like you guys can get more peace, and it's different with you guys because when you guys go over there and you guys find a docile white bitch, you guys can call the shots, you know. But when we go over there, we got to be submissive and make sure it's two different things. You know, you guys can go over there and call the shots. You know, I have a cousin who has an Asian girlfriend. This woman literally asks my cousin if she can go to sleep. Like she says, honey, can I go to sleep now? You know, that's different. Like he's probably not going to get that from a black girl. Like she says, do you mind if I go upstairs? Do you mind can I put the baby down? Baby, can I go to sleep now? You know, he only dates Asians and white girls, and it's because of the treatment that he gets. And it's just it's anybody that acts like it's not true, they're just delusional. They go over to other races because other races know how to be submissive, and it's not that they're acting, it's just that's just who they are. Black girls are different. We weren't raised to be extra submissive like that. So they know, and black men know that. So they have an advantage when it comes to things like that.
What's your guys' take on what Tara's submission regarding that, especially the last part that black women wasn't raised to be submissive like that?
I just want to say one small thing. I think that a lot of people in this room are perpetuating stereotypes against their own race. So I'm just looking at all of y'all skeptically. I'm on mute.
I appreciate you saying that because I do want to go ahead and make this known. Black women that don't know how to cook still gonna make a sandwich for the right man. So we're not about to sit here and act like y'all don't know how to be submissive and y'all don't know how to listen because we know that that's false. Yeah, in society, just like what Swan just said, we could play the game like y'all hard-headed, but we know the truth behind these closed doors. And when these cameras and these mics are off, y'all know how to listen and y'all know how to be submissive. So I don't know why we run with this narrative that you guys don't.
But to be fair, if I may, real quick, I know I keep coming off mic. I'm sorry. A lot of men perpetuate that stereotype as well, and they use it as a scapegoat to venture out, to create broken families, and to be deadbeats. And they make it about some other mystical bullshit, but in reality, they're just irresponsible. But they definitely use it as a scapegoat.
So that's a lie. White women aren't more submissive than black women. That's just a complete lie. But you guys been lying because I hear
No
that from y'all.
one said did.
Who did you hold on, Swan? Tara, who did you hear say that?
Well, you said that it's like mystical bullshit or something. You said.
Oh, I said mystical
Oh, white
bullshit.
people. I think I said mystical bullshit. Did you say it or did I? I don't know. One of us said it.
I didn't know I didn't know I was mystical, but free him and danger. The
Oh my god.
Let me get up in here real quick.
All right, go ahead, man.
White girls aren't more submissive than black girls.
I don't know. I tend to disagree. I remember one time.
Okay, so let me explain. Let me explain this to Ra. They know how to play the game better than y'all. That's why it seems that way. They actually know how to play. Hold on. Let me give you an example. You got a lot of women being told by their mothers not to get married at an early age. Don't get married at 21, 22. You know, go live your life. You need to be getting married around 30, right? You know what these white girls do? They go find the ugliest nigga on the basketball team in college. They helping him do his homework. They massaging his feet after basketball practice. They rubbing his back. You know what I'm saying? And then he get that big contract at 21, 22, and he getting married. By the time they 30, they didn't have their fourth child and they done having kids. By the time y'all 30, y'all trying to have y'all first child. So
It's
it
a reason
looks
for that, though.
no, but look, the point that I'm trying to make is these women ain't more submissive than you. They're just smarter than you. They play the game a lot better. They just like OG told me this. He said that all women are gold diggers. Some just hide the shovel better, and that's really what it boiled down to. They more strategic. They just play the game on a whole different level that y'all don't play the game on.
That's not true content though. Like it really.
That's alleged.
I fuck with you, but that's really not true. Like if a black man tells a woman, tells a black girl, shut your ass up and go upstairs and don't come back down, they're gonna be like, who the fuck you talking to? If he tells a white girl, she's gonna be like, okay, honey, just call me when you're ready.
Which
What
one
the
you
fuck?
gonna do? Which
So
one you gonna do?
let me say this. When I hear the older black women giving the younger black women advice, they always telling them fucked up shit. They always telling them basically to go do what they did to get in the position that they in. You get what I'm saying? These white girls are getting the game from their mama and they rolling this shit out on the red carpet and they teaching them the secrets. They teaching them trade secrets that y'all just don't fucking know. Y'all don't learn this shit till y'all in y'all 50s. It's small things that y'all can do to get these men, to keep these men. But y'all are encouraged to go live life, go have fun. What's the woman name?
That's not
Laurie.
good.
Hold on, Laurie Harvey is going viral right now for saying how she regret not marrying Michael B. Jordan. She felt like she needed to
For real?
live and yes, she's
Oh
going
shit!
viral
Round of
right now
applause.
because she regrets not marrying him, and she's kind of, I ain't gonna say she upset, but she was kind of a little disappointed when she tried to reach out to him and congratulate him on winning the Oscar. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even hit back. It's like he don't want to talk to her on no level. But she was basically saying that she felt like she had more life to live because she was only 23 at the time. You get what I'm saying? But the point is, what I'm saying is, what did she really miss out on? More bodies, like more partying. Like you not missing nothing. You can do all of this shit while you married. The point that I'm saying is the white girls go to college to find husbands, and the black women go to college so they don't need husbands. So that's why it look like they most submissive. They just most strategic. That's all I got to say.
Well, and then
Yeah,
let me do
I
go ahead, please.
no, you got it, brother.
I'm just gonna do a quick reset, ladies and gentlemen. This is the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Thank you guys for tuning in this evening. We are hour and almost an hour and a half in. Let's do me a favor. You want more content like this? Please subscribe and share it to a friend or two. We here. We want to say God rest Ashlee Jenae's soul, 31 years old. We're having a conversation with people from Clubhouse, people who have different takes of the situation, even those who have known the young lady. Uh, we still here, man. We'll be here for like probably 30 more minutes, then I gotta get some sleep in. But peace. What you got? You can take over. Welcome back, Brittany.
Um, shit, man. I just want to say salute to everybody that's up in here. I know we do a lot of trolling and shit, and we gonna get right back into it. But I just want to make sure that I say salute to all of y'all. Making the transition from one application to another application is not simple. So everybody that's here, you guys are making it possible for that to be done. So salute to y'all. That's first off. But back into this bullshit though, because it's getting a little bit not spicy enough for me. I want to get back into spiciness. So, in all respects, let's see here. How could I do this? Yeah, Brittany. Somebody said this in the comments earlier. Why haven't you brought up Spanishmen yet? Do you have something against them?
No, I don't. Actually, I am in Arizona, so it's a lot of other races. It's not a lot of black men out here, but
Too damn
I
hot for that shit.
so all men are nice looking to me. I wouldn't date Indians or Spanish. Just because I got my reasons. I feel like Indian men are dirty. Spanish men, they are nice looking, but I don't know. I don't know. I
That's
just
your mama back there.
got my reasons why I don't date,
So I
Spanish and
knocked it out.
Indians.
Mexican men are great. Mexican men are one of some of the best providers ever.
I
They don't
know
like
See,
hands
toilet.
down,
Tara,
hands,
They don't like toilet
Tara
hands.
keep
paper.
making statements like
But
that.
one thing about the Mexican men, I'm going to tell you, is that they're loyal to their Mexican women. So I never did say anything or will say anything bad about a Spanish man other than I just don't because they don't. All right. They're loyal to their women. Now, those Spanish women, on the other hand, they're not so loyal to their men. So, and I've even been in Ubers and laughed with Mexican men and they don't go out their race for real. Every once in blue moon, you'll find them with a black girl, who was born in Cali, and because I'm following a Spanish and a black girl, a Spanish dude and a black girl on social media from California. So yeah, they are loyal to their women. So there it is. Was there any other things in the chat that I need to know about? Because I've been in and out.
Nah, I'm staying on tune. I'm staying on tune. Yeah, as y'all already heard Chris say, man, go ahead and hit that like button, man. That's what's gonna kind of push us up there and things too. But
Where is the like button?
You probably won't see it on StreamYard. That's for the people who's watching us on YouTube, Facebook,
Okay.
and Twitch.
Oh, okay.
So those who are watching us online, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for this. It's more so of an impromptu situation, but let me get in there real quick. Let me speak about this and the entirety of this situation from what I've been seeing and hearing online. Shout out to Sniper. Shout out to Sniper for pulling up, and I'm glad he gave his take. I know it's been a few days. Um, he gave a much more rawer, if that's a word, a much more raw take initially, calling referring to Ashlee as a bag chaser. Now, context matters. Um, Normally, when I say salute to the bag chasers, I'm talking about the affiliation with Anton Daniels.
I thought she had her
Mm.
own bag,
Hold
actually.
on, hold on, sweetheart. So when Peace, when Sniper and others refer to her as a back chaser, they refer to her as she's only there for the money. She had one objective, and love was not it. Play your position, get your bag, and when an exit presents itself, slide out that thing, and it's on to the next job.
And I understand. I
Mhm.
understand. My whole thing is just like the way that he's speaking on it is in a generalized fashion to where
Mhm.
he's not necessarily saying like he's had a conversation with her or he knows something that was said about her directly. He's speaking about it from a general perspective. So
Right.
I understand. And on top of that, I'm not green about anything as far as if she was a woman, because I believe that there's also reports that are coming out speaking on how there was a second Instagram that she had that was deleted and how she was doing more than like she was like dancing or something like that in Miami. I'm not too sure of those things. But what I will say is that whatever she was doing, she didn't deserve to be murdered. That's for sure.
Yeah,
And I
I
feel
think
like
we can all agree on that.
I feel like where we are right now as black men and black women, and I kind of think it's crazy that we're not acknowledging this. We're pretty much becoming real ops like Bloods and Crips. Like, let me explain to you what I'm saying, right? Like, when a powerful or when a famous or popular black man dies, black women are gonna come out and pop their shit about that. Yo, I'm smoking on a hemp pack. And whenever a black woman passes away and she's popular, if she got any type of connection to white men or make any type of tweets about black men, we gonna come out and say, I'm smoking on a her pack. And in all respects, man, that just go to show that we really are getting to a level of really not loving each other at all for real. That's just my opinion, I guess.
That's
Um,
sad.
yeah, yeah. Let me kind of speak on that because when Sniper said what he said about calling her a bag chaser, and also bringing up that dating outside of her ethnicity, um, we heard it throughout the app, men and women as well, who said she deserved what she got because she dated outside of her race.
Yeah,
Ladies,
that's crazy.
yeah,
That
that's
right there is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. those are a bunch of restarts. So, ladies and gentlemen, I remember the days when we didn't speak ill on the dead because we understood how one's life can change by sipping on too much sipping on too much juju when it comes to speaking ill of the passing, celebrating one's death. Back in the day, y'all, um, I made this declaration when it came to Kev, God rest his soul. Any black woman speaks ill on the dead or celebrates the dead of the death of a person that looks like me, you're not getting my protection in any type of way, shape, or form. I don't care if you're a family or friend. And never mind the fact it was Kevin Samuels. It's a simple fact like this is how you act when somebody's died. This is not of my belief system. This is not of my principle. I'm not protecting you. Now let's fast forward to here. There is a woman who is never coming home. And to hear the people celebrating her death as if this was a poster or a frame for black women to stay with black men. You don't care about the girl. You just care about your own ulterior motives, and that is to make sure you trap. And I'm speaking to a specific group of people, so please follow. So your goal is to make sure you put boundaries over black women by simply coercing them or or manipulating them to stay in the black community because they died at the hands of a white man. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody despise the black femicide narrative as much as I do. But we're not going to sit here and act like black men does not kill black women once every 6 hours. We're not going to do that. While you're pointing one finger, three is pointing right back at you. And this is as objective and honest that.
Can I say something after?
After. We are not going to celebrate the death of anybody, especially one that looks just like us. All because you have to coerce woman to get pussy because don't nobody want your stupid ass. Oops, my bad. I should have kept that to myself.
Don't fucking fight with me, nigga! Rookie mistake. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Getting back to the conversation. I mean this when I say I don't care about interracial relationships, interracial marriages. I don't care about dating in general because, like I said, if your objective is to look for a spouse, you're not going to find it in the dating market. We will discuss that on another episode. People should be allowed to talk to whoever they want to talk to. They have to live with that outcome. And their outcome is not yours. It does not affect you, whether they make it to their old age or whether something happens recently like this situation. It has nothing to do with you. You don't deserve, you're not entitled. Let's have this conversation. Black man, I'm gonna be so. Let me take this off. Black men, black women, believe it or not, you guys are not entitled to each other. Yes, I said it. You are not entitled to a black woman because you're a black man. You're not entitled to a black man because you're a black woman. That's not how this works.
But I would like to say something.
You will mute your mic when I'm talking. If somebody wants to be with you, it's because they want to be with you. They don't need to be with you. What do I always say? If you're self-sufficient and independent, you don't need anybody outside of relationships or outside of reproductive nature. And that is a desire, a want. That is not a need. I have all of this in my background by my fucking self. I don't need anybody to help me do all of this. If you see somebody with me, it's because they want to be with me. I didn't coerce them. I didn't manipulate anyone to rock with me. They're here because they want to be. With these goofy ass talking points you guys get. The reason why you need somebody because don't nobody want to fuck with you. Go look in the mirror and what about what you see you think people desire? This is why your last situation didn't work, and this is why your pops walked out.
Don't fucking fight with me, nigga! Rookie mistake. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
My bad. My apologies. So, regarding Ashlee, Ashlee made her decision, and she has her outcome, unfortunately. And we do, if there was any form of injustice, we hope that there's peace at the end of this tunnel, especially for our family. For all those that are celebrating the death, don't come around me. Do not come around me with that bullshit. I've been quiet for a whole fucking week regarding that situation. Nobody deserves to die if this is murder. We do not know. They are currently doing an investigation. We will find out one way or another what really happened. Until then, I'm not going to assume that he deleted her, although I don't like the evidence that I'm seeing from the reports. We're gonna let process handle its business, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Other than that, like I said, peace. My heart goes out to you, the family, all those who have known her. I genuinely mean that. And for Ashlee, Jenae, sweetheart, Rest in peace. Hopefully, your soul's in the Lord's hands.
Yeah, and I really hate that this needs to be said. But for the most part, I know there's a lot of men that don't know her that see a tweet
Look how long my nails grew up under there.
Uh,
because you guys see a tweet, y'all feel that y'all can kind of base who this person is as a human being in no respects. This is why I say with a black voice, it wasn't like that. Joe Budden just came out that he recently had just seen her and Joe. And he also had a brother sister relationship with her. My guy Derek Milano, a super dope guy, also had a brother and sister relationship with her. For me, it was more of an acquaintance. And I seen how she dealt with black men as brothers, and she definitely had a lot of different guys that she was cool with and had super solid relationships with. So why am I saying that? Is because I'm around all types of women. I speak to all types of women all the time. And I know what it's like when I'm speaking to a woman that has hatred for me just because of my skin, or hatred for me just because she thinks that she already understands who I am with her prejudiced thoughts. But I'm letting y'all know with my mind, with my voice, that I never saw that from her. So just want to put that out there. And on top of that, I also agree with the point that you're making. I don't believe anybody should be fear-mongered. So I gotta also stand on that with a man's voice. In all respect, black men are not the only men that are capable of loving black women. They're not. And no black man should ever advocate for making it seem like that's the truth, because it's not. And it's the same with us as men. It's not like all we have to love is black women. We can love who we want to love, just like our women can love who they want to love. And I really hate that we like to use one-off scenarios as the rule for the end all be all. Let this woman rest. It was a very messed up situation. It was a one-of-one situation. It's not something that I expect to see a lot more. And yeah, I stand on that. If there's women that love white men and they are in relationships with them and it's real, or trolling or joking aside, I wish nothing but the best to you guys. And same amongst men. This hatred and shit is kind of nasty. And the way that we have this prejudiced energy for each other is disgusting. I'm sick of hearing people talk about people and never care about who a person is. You just care about the little details that you get, and then you try to just wrap it all around. It's like if I'm in a conversation and people are talking about Russell Wilson all day. When I ask one simple question, I never get an answer. How many of you guys have ever had a conversation with Russell? Oh, what do you mean? How many of you guys know Future? What do you mean? What I mean is, why are we always speaking about people that none of us knows? I don't know, but whatever, y'all. Appreciate you, Chris.
My God. Brittany, go ahead.
I would just like to kind of say that I agree with everything, if with everything he's saying, to a certain extent. Um, you love who you love and things like that. You fall in love with who you fall in love with. But like I stated, you know what's going on out here as far as being in love with them other races. You know what's going on. It ain't gonna always be peaches and cream over there. Somebody in their family ain't gonna like you. Then that's gonna start, tension in your household. Like I said, Spanish people, Spanish men preferably, they're definitely loyal to their women. Um, at the end of the day, I do still feel like it's a fetish, and I'm gonna just say whatever it is, it is a fetish to me. And I mean, like I said, because you want to try it, I've tried it. People in my family have tried it, but I hate to say it, it's just not for every race to mix and mingle like that. Um, it is agenda that's going on. They don't want black and black together because we're all stronger together. We're strong, we're a force. So at the end of the day, I agree with some of the stuff you're saying, but not totally, because they want to keep us separated and segregated because we are stronger. We are a force at reckon all of us together. If we could come together, put our money together. We could build, we could have hospitals, we could have everything. And I'm just kind of getting tired of our black men choosing to be with those women. And I see the outcome of it. Like, you've been stripped of all your money and and then it's like, because I know a guy that actually just was in Colombia. He's a Bitcoin guy. I don't know if you guys seen him on social media, but his Colombiana woman set him up to be robbed and drugged, and he escaped it. He put his life on Facebook. So I'm just saying it to say, love who you love, but be careful while you're doing it. And that's the end.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Nacho, Starscreen, Content Swan. You guys have anything y'all want to say?
Yeah, that was just complete bullshit from the last speaker. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna pass the mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna also kind of throw this out there too. I knew her to be a happy and positive person, and everybody that I know that knows her also knew her to be a happy and positive person. There was a tweet that she had posted a while back explaining that um, self-deletion is never the way. Obviously, it was different words, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm sticking with the YouTube guidelines. Her mother is also a beautiful person. That her mother didn't.
I would like to ask the gentleman, do you
Can you
guys
hold on? Let him finish, and I'm looking for that right now because I saw that, and is that it? Yep, there it is.
What happened? What we looking for?
I'm waiting for StreamYard to move a little bit faster.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
There you go. Shout out to Craig. I saw him posted this yesterday. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna definitely need that tweet." Suicide is never the answer. She posted this on February 6, 2013 at 8:07 p.m. her local time.
Yeah, so she definitely doesn't give me the makings of somebody that would have did that. Um, the speech that her mother gave was definitely heartfelt. Her mother doesn't seem like the mother of a woman that's just I'm trying to put it in best words, but just living like a extreme woman of the night type of life. I'm not saying that she wasn't somewhere, somewhere on the scale, but I don't really see her as being.
I can't even hear. I can't even hear. What's wrong with it? I'm gonna have to go out.
Go ahead and restart your StreamYard, Brittany, and you can come right back. Peace. Keep going.
No, for sure. Just wanted to say that her mom really did seem like a really good person. I just want to speak on why a lot of people don't believe that it was what they had claimed it to be. There was also a GoFundMe that was created by her family. They did go ahead and reach their goal. Their goal was 50. I believe that they're at about 52,000 right now.
56.
Salute to them. Salute to everybody that was actually able to help them get that, because this is a really messed up time. I think anybody that's a parent or anybody that got family in America, I think it's our worst nightmare for somebody in our family to lose their lives while they are on the complete other side of the world. And now we gotta drop everything to deal with this. That means that jobs gotta get paused. Maybe somebody might lose their job. You never know. But it's a lot of things that's gonna be a hard change behind this, man. So I'm wishing the best for her family. And yeah, just wanted to throw that out there, man. Long live Ash. Long live Ashlee Jenae, man.
Absolutely. God rest her soul. And for those who don't know, her GoFundMe is pinned to the bottom of the screen on YouTube. The original link was a little bit too long. I made sure this is verified, so it is. Go ahead. If you want to still make a donation, it's not too late. The link is right there. I wanted to post it for everybody to go ahead and just make whatever donation you feel is right from the heart.
Yeah, and there was no full autopsy yet as well. So there's no toxology results as well. The family is demanding surveillance footage. They are saying that surveillance in America is not like surveillance where this happened. It's completely different. A lot of people believe that the police could be paid off, and they believe that he paid them off. So it's a lot that's going on with this situation. I believe that in time, though, we're going to find out what happened. And I think that for 2026, I believe this is going to be one of the biggest losses, I think, for us as a people.
I got a question though for you guys, for the gentleman that's here. Do you guys think she could have did anything different than what she did do? Because like I stated, I lost my father back in '98. I'm his only daughter, and of course, I was a daddy's girl. And I feel like one of the things that I gained when my father passed away was, um, just to protect myself overall from just being with any and everybody and going any and everywhere. That was something I feel like he left on me. It was like an extra protection I felt my dad left on me. And I'm asking, do you guys think that there's anything that she could have did to not end up how she ended? Right?
Well,
I mean, because we've all had near death experience. I mean, I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm 40. I've been in situations where they were about close to near death, but I didn't die or anything. But yeah, do you guys think she could have did anything different than what she did?
here's the problem with that
Do you
question.
believe in God?
Brittany, contact asked if you believed in God.
I don't think they can hear me.
We can hear you. Can you
Can
I
you
hear
can't
can you
hear
us?
hear
you
me?
guys. I can't.
Do you believe in God?
She's doing a reset, refresh. She'll be right back. But here's the problem with her. Okay, she's back.
Did you guys hear
Brittany,
me?
yes, we
Yeah,
can hear you. Content asked if you believed in God.
I do.
This your time is just your time.
No,
I
I
mean,
don't believe that. I don't
I'm
believe
a
that.
no.
I don't believe it. You
I'm
you
I'm
can
gonna tell
say
you
that
this.
all you want,
I'm gonna tell
but
you
I
this.
don't go by that. No, I don't go by that.
Well,
It was not her time, just like it wasn't the other
let me
ladies. Let
finish.
me tell you why it
No,
wasn't her time.
I was speaking. I was
It
speaking.
wasn't her
You
time,
asked
just
a
like it
question.
wasn't the other lady's time who has been killed by the hands of male figures. I'm telling you right now, that has nothing to do with God, but go ahead.
Okay. At the end of the day, I want you to understand something. Babies die every day. Children die every day. There's a war going on in Iran. And I remember when the war first kicked off, a missile hit a school and killed 17 children. If it's your time, it's your time. We
I
all
don't
got an
believe that.
expiration date. You can believe what you want to believe.
I don't
I've
believe that
out
she went all the way out there with
baby.
this white man and that was
I
her
just wanna
last.
finish. I just
You
wanna
need to
finish.
stop it. You are spreading fucking bullshit,
Chris,
nigga.
you're gonna have to shut
Brittany,
this bitch up because I'm finna
He
go
is
to
spreading bullshit. And the fact that he disrespected me is so fucked up. I'm not a
Brittany,
bitch.
Brittany, Brittany,
And if
Brittany,
I'm a
Brittany, Brittany,
bitch, you a faggot, nigga. Fuck you,
Brittany.
content.
All
You
right.
fucking bitch ass nigga, you.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
pussy bitch. You dick.
You super kid.
So, Brittany, I can understand what you're coming from, but there's certain words that you cannot use on my platform. So if
Do you
somebody's
mind
going to
if I
use those,
finish, Chris?
yeah, I got you, contact. Certain words, if I'm going to lose my channel, it's going to be based off of my words and my words alone, not your guys. So you gotta chill with that, okay? I'm gonna bring you back up. Go ahead, content.
I'm gonna say this. All of us got a date with destiny. All of us got a date with fate, right? All of us, the day is already written. You can choose to believe what you want to believe. I went to school and I grew up with a lot of people who are not here anymore that died at very young ages. Some of them had way more potential than me, way brighter futures. And I'm like, damn. But you know what? Sometimes that just happened. There's nothing for me to say that this woman could have did differently. What, tell her not to go to Africa, but then the next day she died in a car crash? If it's your time, it's just your time. Life is short. You got to make the most of it. That's all I really want to say. And I salute to the family. I give them all my condolences. I mean, I don't know her family personally, But this is a messed up situation. But that's all I gotta say. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go.
And I want to say this, Brittany, you asked what could she have done different. The problem with that question is
I'm show you.
it implies that she did something wrong, and quite frankly, um, I don't know if she did anything wrong that warrants her to be dead. So
I said, what could she have did different,
yeah,
sir?
no,
Not what did she
oh,
do
different,
wrong? Yes,
different.
baby. Let's correct it.
Okay,
But I will
okay,
tell
all
you
right, different.
this.
I don't think
I
she could have done no that, but
I
even
I feel like she could have went out there with more people. Why go out to this country with a
okay,
white man that's not African? His That's not his roots. Even though they were getting engaged and they were together, she could have had an engagement trip. She could have invited a sister, a brother, or uncle. You don't go clear across to the a different culture with one man and he's white. You don't do it. There were red flags previously, I'm sure. And then you don't, all of this was for content. She was a content creator. I don't think neither one of them loved each other. I hate to say it. It was a lusty thing, in my opinion. And I told you guys, white men are very obsessed with black women. They always have been since the 18th centuries when they was raping our grandparents and great great
right.
grandparents from back in the day. That is what it is. I feel like she could have protected herself just a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. Rest in peace to Ashlee.
So okay, what could she have done? Something. What could she have done different? Well, I would. I hear what you're saying. I acknowledge what you have stated. Maybe you could be right. Maybe, but I have, albeit I don't have a passport yet. Unfortunately, I'm at to get one.
Yes. And I
But
was actually following her before her death. I remember her being with him and I remember seeing her and I was so sad. I said, he don't look right. Because I told y'all I've been in relationships with white men. And
what do you
I
mean he
looked,
doesn't look white?
he didn't look right. You could tell it was something about him
Oh,
when I was
right, right, right,
yeah,
right.
I was following this couple. I literally just kind of started following them like last year in like December or November. And I remember seeing her with him, and I was like, oh my God, this girl is in danger. I swear to God, I felt like that. Like, as soon as I seen them, I was like, I feel like this girl is in danger. And I feel like she should not be with him because I know how obsessed white people are over us. They are obsessed with the black woman. They are,
It,
guys.
are you so? Are you saying she was only in danger because she was with this white man? She was. Oh no, let me rephrase that. You believe she was in danger because she was with a white man, or B with this specific white man.
Um, I would say half and half, both. I don't know. I feel like just him. He didn't look good. He didn't look right. He looked it like he was somebody that was just preying up on her. And she could have actually been in love with him, but he was more lusty. He was in it for the money because white people are very greedy. They're very money hungry. And I actually feel like in due time, it was just his plan to do what he did. He got her out there in that country and he did whatever he did because whatever happened, they separated them. And then later on, I guess he probably, who knows, convinced her into allowing him around her. Persuaded her. Who knows? Something happened. Who knows? An African man could have seen her and called her beautiful in front of him. African men, they gonna tell a woman that they beautiful, even if the man is right there. Oh my God, sir, I give you my can I give you my blessing. Your wife is beautiful. Oh my God. He probably felt jealous about it. Who knows what happened out there? At the end of the day, I don't think he was really in love with her like she was in love with him. And furthermore, I feel like they did all of this just for content. I feel like they did all of this for money. It was just, I don't think they were really in love with each other. He still has all of his past relationships up on his social media. He never got rid of any of those girls. And I actually feel like he was just a guy that was trying to use her for her resource and get paid off of her. And then now look at her murder. It's everywhere, all over the headlines, CBN,
Hold on, slow
CBS,
down. Hold on.
all of it. It's
I
everywhere.
understand. Hold on.
And
Hold
this is
on.
what he
Is she
wanted.
here? Is
White
she
men are
here?
weird like this. He knew
Uh,
he would get away with it or possibly try to get away with it because of his skin color. It's more to this story, and I believe it's going to come out. I'm going to stay tuned and keep following it. Thanks for allowing me to speak.
Anytime, Brittany. Peace, go.
Can I
I'm
speak?
just.
What happened?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Tara, go.
No, I just want to say to your point earlier, Christopher. I know you're right, and you weren't saying anything about me, but I just want to say, like, I would never celebrate any woman's death. I know she did not deserve to be murdered. No one deserves to be murdered, But I just think that as Black people, it's never in our best interest to completely erase history. And it sounds good to say, like, everyone should just love who they want to love and all that stuff, but I just don't think it's smart to completely erase history because it feels good to just say everybody should date who they want to date and just completely um not know that there is certain things that can go on in interracial relationships. And I don't think all of them are bad. I don't, but I think some of them can lead to disaster if people's intentions is not correct. And most races are race loyal, you know. People that go to other races, 9 times out of 10, it is for specific reasons. That's just how the world works. I'm not the kind of person that's just gonna sit back and cupcake land and act as if certain things don't happen, because they do happen. And from what I don't even know this girl, I don't know anything about it until I came on Clubhouse. I didn't hear anything about it in the news. I don't know anything. But there is other situations where Black girls have been murdered by white men, and so I just can't sit back and act as if things don't happen in interracial relationships. But rest in peace to Ashlee. I hate that this happened to her. And it should be an example to just be a little cautious, especially women that go over to white men thinking that they're going to live the life of luxury. You just have to understand certain things. That's all. But I don't want to. I don't want to celebrate anybody's death. I just wanted to
No,
make that clear.
no, I get it. Totally understand. I knew you wasn't. I knew nobody that came on this panel was celebrating her death. So trust me, we got that part loud and clear. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Does anybody have any final words? Because it is 1 in the morning and I gotta be at work at 7.
I just want to say, just like how on the other application we might have words, nobody needs to take any of the words to the heart or to the soul. It's still love, it's still peace, and it's still blessings. Brittany, I appreciate you so much for being willing to cam up and for coming to the conversation and also bringing some to it. Um, I got nothing but love for Swan, because Swan makes sure that this shit always continues as well. Shout out to my dog Starscream. I didn't hear the BD speak, but salute to Tara as well, because Tara, you cammed up and you was a part of this conversation and you definitely brought a lot to it. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and put that out, because I know sometimes we have disagreements and we speak over each other and we scream to try to get the attention back, but it's love, no hatred at all. I just want to make sure that we all know that.
I salute you, King, for that. Thank you so much, and thanks for having me up here. This is my first time ever doing something like that, like this, and I just want to say thanks for allowing me to get up here and bring some of my, concerns about it. Because actually, I've been waiting on somebody to make a topic about it. And I definitely had to get in here when I seen it. And I just thank you all. Nice meeting all y'all.
Salute to Chris, man. Thank you for having us, Chris. I ain't gonna lie, man. Another BTSI show and the motherfucking for the records, man. Keep going crazy, brother.
I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. My flowers are for you guys. So you guys coming on here, joining the conversation, and just everybody just put it on the table. I know it got a little heated, but I get it. These things happen. Don't worry. I'll just go when I get into YouTube Studios. I'll just clip out a couple of words that was used, but we'll keep it pushing. But you guys, you already know how I feel about everybody. You guys are good in my book all day, every day. Brittany, thank you for making your debut on the show. You are more than welcome to come back anytime. Trust me.
Thank you.
Now, let's go ahead and get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, you want more content like this, please like, subscribe, and share. Follow me on all social links are located in the description. Participant waive all rights and privacy.
He did it.
We're on the road to.
But what I had to say, I feel like you.
We're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $150 in a Cash App giveaway. There will be. There will also be what you call those things?
You said 150,000?
Nigga, no.
Oh, I was about to make sure I tweet.
Man, you was super kid.
I put no. I gotta
y'all
go
heard
get
it
the
here
math.
first, y'all. Y'all heard it here first.
No, you didn't. I don't know what you heard.
Clip it.
Run up. There you go. Third place runner up is 25. Second place is 25. First place runner up is $50, and first place winner is $150. No,
Let's go. Last time he did it at 1,000, y'all, it was a big movie. So make sure if y'all are not already subscribe, tune in, and make sure that you guys are here for that so y'all get a chance to win, man.
Yeah, man. Let's get those numbers up. I thank you guys for tuning in, and like I said, my condolences to Ashlee, Jenae's family and friends. Rest in peace, baby girl. This is the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.
It's a mess, but hey, don't even worry about it.